I have had the pleasure of being involved with Upwardly Global in the last 2 years, and they take skilled refugees and immigrants and they work to get them back into their professions. We get to go to these volunteer events and meet one-on-one with candidates, job seekers, and coach them through how to interview in the US job market. I recently had the great fortune of becoming a climate reality leader, so Al Gore's climate reality program, and I'm currently working to create a community network that does engagement about climate while also picking up trash and taking care of your neighborhood, and then exploring the impacts of climate on your neighborhood. The ability to volunteer is really a gift, the ability to give back, because you always feel like you're getting more than you're giving.
I primarily work with Common Ground Childcare Centre in Reston. It's a non-profit daycare centre that has been around for 45 years this year. It started as a small group of mums, and immigrant mums in particular, coming together to care for each other's children while they started to build their lives in the community. But I think particularly in the case of Common Ground, what they needed at the time I got involved was somebody who could kind of lead the team through rebuilding the business model that they had, thinking how they could increase enrollment, fixing some very real challenges that they'd had. Getting the privilege to stand alongside other people for whom life is not always easy. You can be the reason that somebody else can get up tomorrow.
I organized a trip to Israel and Palestine for our synagogue. We had the opportunity to visit places that you don't typically visit and meet with people that you don't typically meet with. So we ended up doing a panel presentation for people who were interested in learning about what we had experienced. And then that morphed into a speakers bureau. One of the things that's so important to me is to be able to bring information to other people so that they can learn to celebrate diversity.
My passion has been found when I created an organization to help raise money for Children's National Health System here in Washington, D.C., and that's called Heart Songs. My oldest daughter was born very premature and spent a lot of time there. We've raised over $1 million, and that has gone to life-saving equipment like a heart-lung bypass machine. One of the things that we're most proud of at Heart Songs is contributing towards Dr. Bear's Den. We sponsor an apartment that is fully funded by Heart Songs that has served over 500 families. Heart Songs has given me way more than the hours that I have spent. It reinforces how important it is to have gratitude and hope in every day, in every way, no matter if it's a crisis situation or you're just going about your daily lives.
The Girl Scouts of the nation's capital is one of the organizations I work with. MVLE is the other not-for-profit I currently work with. MVLE is a not-for-profit that specializes in helping provide work opportunities and rehabilitation services for individuals with disabilities. I work with Backpack Buddies, which is kind of a program that helps children in a particular elementary school in Sterling, and we pack food for them into backpacks. To give of my time is a very rewarding experience, and particularly working with kids is extremely inspiring.
I'm on the board of the Washington Area Women's Foundation, which is dedicated to ending the cycle of poverty for women and girls in the DC metropolitan area. Another organization I'm really passionate about is Junior Achievement. Capital One is such a community-centered organization. We also have a program called Future Edge, where we're trying to invest in the community to create that next generation of people working in technology. But the times you really enjoy is when you're sitting down and teaching a junior achievement class, or showing up at a women's shelter and actually painting the walls and talking to, side by side with the women that are getting service there.
Our middle son became a Marine, and he went to Iraq and came back quite ill. We did start the Sergeant Thomas Joseph Sullivan Center to fund research and also to say, this is a problem. We need to address this. We need to take care of our veterans when they come back. We are working with National Jewish Health, SUNY Stony Brook and Georgetown, to actually get research going and clinical treatment of these young men and women when they come back. Post-deployment illnesses that are caused by air quality and the contaminants and the toxins in the air are being recognized now.
The one that I'm most involved with is Easter seals serving DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And I was on the Advocacy Awards Committee where in 2016 we raised in excess of $800,000, and then in 17 we did about excess of $900,000. We also have a charitable arm of our company that we've actually designated called Sam's Cares. Every year our company has participated in the Wreaths Across America up at Arlington, just to have the opportunity to go out there and show our mutual appreciation for our veterans. It's just it's incredible, and I think it's overwhelming when you look across that field and see how many wreaths are there.